It's a dirty business. It is a dirty job. It is a no for me. It is a dirty job. Lily, what it puts food on your table? Have you ever imagined the possibility of sitting right in a well furnished office, well dressed, in front of a computer system with a remote, operating and controlling a robot to do certain framework in place of human labor? It is achievable, and that is the new face of agriculture we want to see in 21st century. And it has to start with you and I. Let's change with the changing society. So guys, today on Heart to Heart Talk section, we are talking agriculture undiluted. Get to the table. Let's talk agriculture. Every other sector is developing and evolving, excluding the agricultural sector, because we perceive it to be a dirty stuff. Yet it puts food on our table. If we could put in the effort we channel to other sectors of the economy to modernize agriculture, agriculture can be modernized to an extent to become a white collar job that everybody is looking for. Hey, it's the first ever heart to heart moment, a moment of truth and honesty. And today, I'm starting with myself. I want to tell my experience and I want to share my view on agriculture. During my 1 year mandatory service to my nation, I was posted to a rural area. And in that area, I find out that their livelihood was based on farming, on agriculture. Again, the agriculture was basically for the elderly in that community. Only the elderly does the farm work. Whereas the youth, they roam about the community, they do one or two stuff, sell this, sell that. Some travel to nearby communities, cities to learn some skills, do some menial jobs, and the likes. I began to ask myself on a different content, what happens to these elderly ones that are farming when what happens to us when these elderly ones farming are no more? What? How do we feed? Okay. So that took me to a different thought entirely. I was like, yeah, I know farming is tedious, it's a dirty thing. In 21st century, no woman, no youth, no well grown in an urban city somebody who want to do farming. No, it's a no. I was like, but food is a necessity. No farm, no food. We can literally do it. We can literally do without other stuffs, but we can't do without food. That is the raw truth. Everybody can do this, do that, but what about food? So I began to think on how to make agriculture, how to make the youth in that community interested in agriculture, because I found that the challenge was the tedious nature of farming and the dirty aspect of it. So I came up with a project plan because I was privileged to have the access to carry out a CDS, a personal CDS. You have that privilege as a core member to carry out maybe as a group or as a personal thing to carry out a CDS in a community. So I mapped out a plan to source for fund in that community as my own personal CDS to the community, to get some machines, equipment that will level up farming in that community so that it will attract the youth and it's going to create some kind of job in that particular community. So I arranged my proposal and all the stuffs needed. Mm. But along the line, COVID-19 set in and We were asked to go home. We were asked to return to our various base. So that I did. We waited. I waited for months, and the COVID keeps lingering. I couldn't carry out that project at the end of the day because before you know it, our service year was due, and we passed out. I passed out as a core member, so I couldn't carry out the project anymore. So I have to leave the community. On that note, I want to share my view on agriculture undiluted. We need to tell ourselves the raw truth, the real truth. No farm, no food. There is no magic to that. That is the real raw fact. We need agriculture as much as we need our lives on check. Yes. So, how do we make agriculture interesting, like attractive, so that we can be proud of it just like we are when it comes to other sector, the housing, the fashion and all that. All these sectors started somehow from the scratch some years back. I wasn't there, but I know it wasn't this beautiful as it is today. So agriculture can be leveled up to that extent. It is achievable. If we could invent AI robot that does certain works in our modern society in some sectors, why not agriculture? So let's look deeply into this agriculture. We can do this individually, as a group, as a corporation. It is achievable. In 21st century, we want to see agriculture modernized to an extent where someone, a youth, will proudly say, I am working with so firm and they are based in agricultural products. Yes, they produce, they farm, they cultivate. This is the face of agriculture we want to see in 21st century, and it has to start with you and me. So what I'm trying to say in this context is, if you are out there watching this video, you may not be interested in farming, yes, but someone out there may be interested, just that the tediousness and the dirty aspect draw certain draw certain people back. I know that the youth are willing to farm, but just that they need agricultural sector to be leveled to a certain extent. Mm. Now, how do you help your community? If you are well to do, if the nature has blessed you with certain form, like to certain level of financial freedom, financial balance, you can give back to your society. Provide them with these machines, the harvesters, the planters, the weeders, all this modern equipment. Yes, provide it for your community. It is something good. It is a seed you plant for your future children, for your unborn children. Yes. Okay, so you can give back to society in that aspect. It's festive season. Let it be your gift to your societies, to your communities. Let's start from there. If a community can afford 10 to 20 machines, I think a lot of you to gonna be producing on a large, on a like on a very large scale. Yes, if this could happen to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counts society, like having these stuffs at this quantity, enough of food, enough job, enough of a lot is going to be coming out from it. So the next sector to be modernized is no other sector but agricultural sector, because it happens to be number one. Yes, that is the basic need of every creature. You can survive with one plate 2 weeks, 1 month, but you manage to go a day or two without food. That is the real fact I am saying. So let's visit our agricultural sector. Let's check it out. Let's find out where the holes are. We need to fix it. And let's start individually. we can achieve that. Let the higher authority do the remaining when they are ready. But as individuals, groups, we can start up somewhere. Let's modernize agriculture. Let's make it attractive for the youth to go in. There are so many youth in the country, all over the world, who have brains on how to modernize agriculture, but some of them are not financially buoyant to get the necessity needed for upgrading agriculture. So you are out there, you're watching this video, please, please, and please help your community. Let's upgrade agriculture. Let's have massive food production. It is important, very important. We can't wait to see a situation whereby someone will proudly say, I am the CEO of so Farm. I am the owner, the managing director of so Farm. It can happen in agriculture. Yes, it is achievable. There's so much to be harnessed in agriculture. Agriculture is so versatile in the sense that there are so many fields people can be placed to work on. You can have people in vegetable section, you can have people who do the seed section. A lot is there. We need to go there and get it. They are made for us. They are made for our own good. So we need to harness them. Nature has given it to us. Why won't we try to use them, like upgrade them to a certain level that anyone could be attracted to do it? Farming, agriculture is very profitable. You and I knows that. We just look at the disadvantage, we don't look at the advantage. So in 21st century, wake up, youth, wake up, you wake up. Everybody needs to wake up. Let's get it right with agriculture. Let's see a new phase of a modernized agriculture. That's my view. I want to share with you on heart to heart moment today. Okay, if you are watching this video and you want to share your experience, you want to tell your world your views on certain world problem or on certain stuff that we need to be aware of, the WhatsApp number on your phone, on your screen, you can drop your own audio recorded experience. On our next hard dad moment, we have a letter ready, and this letter is addressed to all our young fathers. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on this very interesting moment, the heart to heart talk. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And everyone everywhere needs to see this video. Our youth needs to see this video. The young needs to see this video. Everybody needs to see this video. Our fathers, our top people out there, everybody needs to see this video. Share it, keep sharing it, keep sharing it till it gets a lot of people all over the world. Let's make a new phase in agriculture. See you soon. Bye for now.